Hey everyone, it's Melody with Design by Melody. Today I have my November stash kit to share with you. I have all of my things laid out. I'm going to go through each of them with you. This month I am focusing on greens, blues, and grays, and mostly light blue, but I do have a couple darker blues. Well, I shouldn't say mostly light blue. It's probably pretty evenly spaced between light and dark blues. Excuse me. Now this month, because I ran out of paper at the end of October, I decided to add a few more papers to this kit. So I actually have 19 12 by 12 sheets, 2 8.5 by 11, 3 specialty papers, and 3 scraps. So I'm going to kind of go through all this with you so you can see it. And I'm kind of excited about using this. I actually finished my October kit quite a while ago, about 2.5 weeks ago. So I'm ready to start scrapping again. I just hadn't gotten a chance to record this video, so I couldn't start scrapping with it until I did this. So I'm excited here. So let me show you what I have. So let's start with the 12 by 12 sheets. And I do have some solid cardstock thrown in here, so I'll share that with you. First, I have this lime green page. Now, I don't have a name on it, like a label on it, so I'm not sure where it came from, but it's just a lime green 12 by 12 piece of cardstock. This is actually a pattern paper, but it is a solid pattern paper. It's from SEI. It's on the coast. It's the reflection page. I'm using the back side because I like the green. And you can tell they're very similar, but they are different. And this one is textured. I have another, see, this is probably about 10.5 by 12. I cut a strip of it off, but I'm still going to count it as a 12 by 12 since it almost is. And I kind of like this white strip down the side. I might mirror that on this side with the larger white strip. I'm not sure. But this is from SEI as well. This is from the On the Coast collection again. This one's called Deep Sea, using the back side, which is this gray. Have a real pretty dark blue. See, these gray, blue, and green look really well together. A lighter blue, and these I don't have names on them either, so I'm not sure where those solid cardstocks are from. This one is from American Crafts cardstock, and it's called Marine. It's an 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock. So those are kind of my solid pages here. Now going into more pattern paper. This is from My Mind's Eye. This is from the 29th Street Market. It's called Classic Everyday Fresh Linens. Jean blue paper, and it's kind of a darker blue grayish with some distressing on it. Let me move these out of the way so I'll show you more. Alright, putting them right into my iris container over here. I have this paper, which is a recollections paper. It's called Monkeying Around. This is not a white background. A lot of my papers have white in them, but this kind of has a khaki color, but I like the green. This one's called Banana Leaf. Now this is really old. Had it a really long time. It doesn't have the date on it, but I've definitely had this for at least 5 years, I would say. I've got this one, which is another green. This is from a 12 by 12 paper pad I have. It's white on the back side. It is cannot remember at the moment, but if anybody's really interested, I can find out what that is. This is a Studio Calico paper. It's green. It's a green background with kind of a cream chevron stripe pattern on it. It's called Record. This is another page from SEI On the Coast. This one's called Low Tide. The front has shells. The back side has this nice green tone-on-tone polka dot. Now we're going to start to get into more other colors. I kind of have this sorted by color family. This is a blue kind of polka dot. It's got gray outlines around the polka dots. This side would actually work as well. This is the SEI On the Coast High Tide paper. This side would work as well, but I actually pulled it out for the blue side. This is an SEI paper, and this is where I pulled out a stripe, so I really can use either side of this page. This one is called Playday. Playday is the collection. It's dot to dot is the paper. Pulled it out for that side, and these work beautifully together. This one is a gray chevron stripe again. It's not; they're not connected chevrons, but it's kind of like a stripe. This is the back side. So it's really supposed to be a sideways chevron, but you can use it either way. This is from the We Are Memory Keepers Archived collection I got recently. Well, a couple months ago. This is from Chickanetti Crafts. It's called Date Night. This side has a white and gray envelope pattern. This is called Love Letters from their Date Night collection. But I actually kind of like this side. This is what I pulled it out for. You could really pair this with a couple different things and have a really nice paper. It's definitely a different tone of green and blue, but you could definitely make it work. This is another page from the Chickanetti Date Night collection. This one's called Dance School. This is the back side, but I pulled it out for this side. Again, these are kind of different colors with a teal instead of a blue, but it's got the gray background, so I thought that would be a nice complement to my pack. This is from Fancy Pants. It's called My Camera. It's the memory captured collection, and this does have a little bit more of the teal, but I really like that background with these really cool vintage looking cameras. This is the back side, but I don't plan on using that side. I plan on using this side. This again is from the Memories Captured collection by Fancy Pants. It's called Panorama, and it's got this really pretty teal wood grain. This is the back side here. It's got a really pretty diagonal pattern, but I like this side. And then this is another one by SEI, and this is that same kind of circle dot pattern that has the white outline to the dots, and this is from SEI. I had the blue one earlier, and this is just the gray in the same pattern. And then lastly, I have this white and gray stripe paper, and it's a Recollections paper. Alright. So those are all my regular 12 by 12 pages. I also have a couple specialty papers. One is this corrugated blue paper, and I actually got this in a set of like 20 or 15 from Tuesday Morning a couple years ago. I've never used it, but I love this paper. And when I used that coral corrugated paper in my last month's stash kit, I loved it. I used it till it was gone pretty quickly. But I thought I'd pull this out. I only pulled out one sheet. I do have plenty more if I need it. It's called Corrugated Boy Blue paper, and it doesn't say what brand it is. Oh, Die Cuts with a View. And this one's not a full 12 by 12. I have cut into it. But I can pull out a 12 by 12 if I want. I also pulled out, sorry, I'm standing on a squeaky spot on our floor. I also pulled out this, let's see if you can see it. I'm not going to be able to see it. Okay. This vellum, and it's got a pattern to it. It's not quite a damask, but it's definitely kind of a leafy pattern, but it almost looks gray to me where the darker parts are. So I pulled that out. It's just an 8.5 by 11. I also pulled out this, which is a nice lime green pattern, and you can tell it has some shine to it where the the darker part is that's shiny. It has a little lizard on it. Probably would cover that up, but I just like the lime green color. That was a scrap. Do you have one more specialty paper here? This is a silver embossed paper. It's got stars and dots on it. The back side's just white. This is from the Paper Studio. And it's just kind of a cool looking silver paper. Thought that would be a good complement to the grays. I also have a few scraps of this My Mind's Eye Cupid Arrow paper. The back side are some red foil hearts, but I have it out for this side, and I just kept all the scraps together. I have a small scrap of this gray pattern, and then some scraps of this green dot, which I have the full 12 by 12 that I pulled out, but might as well use the scraps if I can. Alright, so that is all of the papers. It's a nice chunk of papers, let me tell you. I also pulled out, oh gracious, hold on. I'm dumping everything out of the way. Not that I'm really probably ever going to need it, but I did pull out the My Mind's Eye cut and paste pattern paper because it has a lot of grays and teals and blues in it. So I pulled this out to complement if I need to. And I have kind of a few more paper items that I'll share with you. I have this piece of grid paper, and it's actually from a Stampin' Up! Like party planner kit thing. But I thought this would be good for journaling, so I just pulled out one of these. I probably have 20 or so sheets of these but I just thought it'd be nice to have something different for journaling. And I pulled out a few doilies. I have a full doily, a piece of a doily, and 2 small white doilies. So I pulled those out. I have a billion doilies, but I try to just narrow my selection down a bit. Okay, let's see. Let's get into the sticker sheets here. I've got a ton. Let me separate a few of these things. Okay, let me show you my alphas first. I have a selection of small alphas. And just in case you're wondering, I do write on the back where they're from, so I can kind of figure out where they are. I didn't do it on all of them, but I did it on most of them. These are just some different alphas. A lot of these are missing, like this has no A's, so I'm really limited on what I could use with that. Same thing there. But then these are full sheets, so definitely have some possibilities here. But I pulled out so many because I am missing a lot of letters. I also pulled out this one, which is really it's a dark brown, but you could get away with using it almost like a black. It's almost a wood grain. These do not stick very well, but I'm not opposed to using some Tombow Mono glue on them. These Webster Pages Tiny Alphas. Here's another green one to go with that blue. Alright, I'm getting to my larger sets here, so let me move these out of the way. Right, got this one. Again, no A's, but I'm willing to work with it. This gray tile one. I like the flat stickers for some reason. I was really into thickers at one point, but right now I'm really into flat stickers. I pulled out a ton, obviously. Now this one has very few letters on it, but I'm going to see what I can do with it. This is from that Chickanity Crafts Date Night pack, so I've got that. And I do have a few packs of thickers. This is called Sotheby, is that what it is? This is in Ledger. It's got a grid pattern. This is just some Studio Calico ones. I've got a blue and a green. And then I do have this green, which is an Amy Tangerine green. And it's a different green, so you can see that. And then lastly, for alphas, I pulled out this one, which is an SEI Blueberry set, just to see what I can do. Alright, so those are all my alphas. Oh, I do have one more alpha I forgot about. It's this one. This is a Pink Paisley Pen Pals Alphabet. And I love these. I've only used it once, but I really like these. These are very cute. So I've got that. Okay, I have a couple sticker sheets here. I have a couple borders. Some other random sticker sheets. I was basically looking for anything green and blue because I have pictures of kids, I have pictures of adults, I have pictures of events, so there's no telling what I may use. This has some nice blues, and blue and some greens. This one has some good borders on it. I do have pictures of basketball, so I pulled these out. And it does have some green and blue, so I thought it'd be nice to have some themed stickers in this kit. Because I did print some basketball photos recently. I have this one that has a lot of greens in it. I have 2 chipboard sheets here. These are completely untouched, different from the ones I used in last month, but I thought it'd be nice because I did use those a couple times. And then I have 2 larger sets. This is the My Mind's Eye Cupid's Arrow number 14, and then this one is from Everyday Eclectic. And after I use it, I'll probably cut it apart so I can put it in my stash. But it's got a nice long green border, some additional stickers, and then some smaller alphas here at the bottom. Okay, moving on. I have these stickers, some Tiny Text Cosmo Cricut Just Because word stickers, LE Studio Sienna, Photo Freedom Volume 1. I have like 3 stickers left on this one. Some labels, some other word stickers, some small labels. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stickers left on that one. And then some more as well. I don't know if I have enough. What do y'all think? I also pulled out the Dear Lizzie sticker book, and this has been used and loved dearly, but I have a lot left in it. I pulled out these Jolie's Boutique card sentiment stickers, and these are just in black and white and gray. I got them for 58 cents at Target a while ago, but I thought it'd be nice to maybe make a couple cards this month. I have 2 rub-ons. These are in a navy blue. It'd be great to go ahead and finish those up just so they don't go bad and so I don't mess them up. Chipboard circles for Studio Calico. They have the green, the blue, and the gray. This is a set by, what is it called, Craftsmith at Michael's, but it's in that blue. It's got a lot of blues and whites in it, so I'll pull that out. A Bella Boulevard paper pieces. This one's called Max. It has some nice grays and blues in it. This ephemera pack by Studio Calico. Yeah, I don't know which version it is, but it's school related. Some vellum quotes here. And then 2 little things. This is some puffy stickers by Twine and Ink. I've almost used up all of them. I think I had either 4 or 5 colors on here. And then some green rhinestones by Studio 112. Alright, and then I have my little tray with a bunch of stuff on it. Again, I don't know if I have enough. These are some rhinestones. They are frames, but I'll probably cut them apart. But it's green and blue. I couldn't help but pull it out. I really don't know if I want to use it, but it's green and blue. Fits my color theme. I pulled out all of my paper cut doilies that I have. There's a lot of greens in here. Pulled out my Ellie Studio pack. It's getting very slim. I'm going to have to buy more soon. These are from Jelly Bean Soup die cut sheets. So I've pulled those out. I have some silver flattened, what do you call these? Cupcake liners. Some little bags in green and black. An envelope. These are some more of those Jelly Bean Soup ones. A frame, the inside and the outside. A few die cut pieces that I just had, some labels, some tickets, some cutout clocks, some flair, some washi, a bunch of little pieces of some tags. It'd be nice to kind of do a couple tags that were pieced together. Variety of clips and brads, some paper cutout cameras, and another envelope and pocket here, and a variety of different little 3x4 and what is this, 2x4, yeah, 2x4 pieces. I have some, okay, so I'll tell you about this. I have some, what is this called? Not embroidery floss, but this is something else. Oh, cotton pearl? I don't know, perle, whatever that is. Some washi and some ribbon. But what my, oh, and then I have a whole stack of Project Life cards here, like a ton, literally. So what my kind of tool or thing of choice this month, I was trying to figure out what I wanted to use. I've already used inks and stamps. I've already used small elements like sequins and, what do you call that? Sequins and, oh, my brain is not working. Sequins and, Lord help me, perler beads that I've melted down into enamel dots. There we go. And just little things like that. I've already used that. So now what I'm going to do this month is use my flosses and do some stitching. And I'm not just talking, I do have my sewing machine right behind me that I could use. I'm not just talking about that, but I'm talking about using some stencils. I have an Amy Tangerine stencil here. I have some Basil templates for some letters. I have an uppercase and a lowercase alphabet. I also have some stencil pages that are actually supposed to be for like painting on a wall. I have these, but what I thought about doing, can you even see that? Yeah, sort of. So what I thought about doing is, like, if I wanted to do this, just use this as an outline for punching holes. So anyways, those are my thoughts. And then I do have a few small stencils here that are actually masks. This one has a circle with the 1 through 31, and then it has a June that you can put in the middle. So I thought that might be interesting to kind of use as a circle to stitch in a circle, because I have like 2 different sizes of circles here. And then I have all of my flosses. I have a ton of them, I know, but not excessive. I don't really buy any more until I run out of one, and the only one I really run out of is either black, white, or gray. But I have a bunch of different colors and shades here, and these are probably 20 or so years old. I used to cross stitch a lot whenever we would travel, and so I would buy these when I was a kid. And so I've got a ton. But that pretty much finishes off my kit, I believe. Like I said, I have all these Project Life cards, a bunch of different ones that I would use here. Don't even know if I'll do Project Life. I would love to, but I seem to have a lot of 12 by 12 pages that I need to complete. I didn't do any Project Life pages last month. I would really like to get a few done. I just don't do as many Project Life pages as I do 12 by 12 layouts, so I end up doing a lot more of those. But anyways, this is my November kit. Thanks for sticking with me. Keep an eye out for what I have to come. I plan on posting at least 3 times a week like I have been. If you're new to my channel, I post on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. I do a weekly recap on my blog, and then I almost always do process videos for every layout that I do. If for some reason I make more than 12 or 15 layouts, I probably won't do a process video for every one of them, but I typically do. So anyways, stick with me please. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and subscribe so you can see the layouts I make with this kit. Alright, thanks guys. Bye!